Sis, this isn't fair. I wish I could live in a luxury high-rise. Why do you always get to live so luxuriously?
Huh?
Mom and Dad told me about it. I heard you guys moved into a luxury high-rise. They told me that it's a super high-end high-rise condo, too. I want to come visit you.
Jeez, I can't believe Mom told you. I told her not to tell you, but I guess she ended up spilling.
Why were you keeping it a secret from me? Mom and Dad went to visit you guys there, right? Why wasn't I invited?
It's because you have a history. It's only natural that I didn't invite you.
Huh? What did I ever do to you?
You can't tell me that you forgot. When you came to my old place, you made a spare key without even telling me. And you were in our house all day while David and I were gone at work.
But I already apologized to you for that.
It's not about apologizing. Because you were always there, our utilities ended up doubling. We were scared when we saw that some of our food went missing from our fridge, too. I seriously thought that there was a ghost inside our house. I even spent so much for an exorcism, too.
That's crazy. I didn't know you did that.
And not to find out that it was you. You were there so you could save up on expenses for yourself.
I just did it out of impulse. I was broke because I didn't have a job and I wanted to save as much as I could. But you ended up walking in when I was passed out because your home was so comfortable. I guess I can be clumsy like that.
And you never even cared to pay back a single penny that we had to spend on the extra utility. Did you at least find a new job?
I made sure I looked since you scolded me so badly. I work at McDonald's at the airport.
At the airport? Isn't it easier for you to commute if you choose a location near you?
My friend recommended me to work there. There are a lot of men going on business trips at the airport, so it's a hidden gem to meet new men.
What?
They'd be asked to go on a business trip abroad, so they're all people who are great at their jobs, too. I heard a lot of girls get hit on there, and many of them get married to a rich man. It takes an hour for me to get to the airport from my house, but it's worth it if I consider that I could marry a rich man.
So you chose your new job over your greed.
Since I was born as a girl, I need to make sure I marry a rich man. Now that I have my job, I promise I won't always be at your house anymore. Let me come visit at your new high-rise.
That's not going to happen, no matter what.
You're so petty. You should be more generous.
No matter what you say, I'm not letting you inside my house. Anyway, you should try your best so you could keep your job as long as possible this time.
Allie, I'm sorry, but my friend will be visiting our home this weekend.
What?
It seems like everyone's talking about how we moved into a luxury high-rise. People keep asking if they could visit us at home, so I figured I could throw a housewarming party.
So, it's you now.
We just moved in and our house is still clean, so you're fine with it, right? I'll have everyone bring their own food. I just need you to smile and be nice to them.
I don't want a housewarming party. I'm not letting anyone except for our parents inside our house.
Huh? Why do you get to decide on that? This is my house we're talking about. I pay the rent, and my friends are invited so they get to be inside our house.
You've only paid 1 month worth of rent, and just after paying it, you don't even have any money in your bank account. You're going to be relying on me starting next month, so you can't be acting so arrogantly.
What did you say?
I can't believe you're saying that you're renting the place.
Of course I plan on paying for next month's rent too. I told you before, I'm a genius investor. When I practiced with an app, I turned a $200,000 savings into $1 million in just 1 year.
Okay. You told me about that so many times.
If I play around with foreign exchange just the way I practiced, I'm sure I'll make the same amount of money. And when that happens, I could afford to buy the high-rise condo instead of renting it out.
So, how is it going after that? It's been a month since you quit your job to become an investor. Have you been generating the results that you predicted for yourself?
What?
Seeing the market recently, it looks like things are moving towards the opposite direction that you said.
Oh, shut up! Investment needs to happen in the long run. Even though it's going down right now, I'm sure it'll rise again. You don't even have any idea what you're talking about.
Jeez, you're trying to end this conversation so conveniently for yourself again.
Anyway, we're going to invite my friends to throw a party at our house. If you don't like that, you can leave the house during that time. It's my house, so I get to decide on what to do.
Okay, fine. I'll be out that day then.
Hey, sis! I heard a rumor that David makes an annual income of $1 million. I heard he quit his job and he became an investor.
Whoa, I wonder how far that rumor has gotten to.
So it's true, since you're not negating it. That's amazing. I never knew such a rich person is part of our family. No wonder you guys moved into a luxury high-rise. If you're making $1 million annually, I'm sure it's easy to afford the brand new luxury high-rise.
He's not making that much money. The rumor is just getting bigger on its own.
You're such a terrible liar.
I'm not lying to you about anything.
But you're not negating it. You said he doesn't make that much, but I'm sure he's making more than decently. Even if he's not making $1 million, I'm sure he's making a few hundred Ks.
Nope, he's really not making much money.
You shouldn't lie to your beloved sister. There's no way you guys could afford the luxury high-rise if he's not making much income. The more he makes, the more he gets to invest, so I'm sure he's getting more and more profit. I'm sure it's a matter of time before he makes $1 million annual salary.
Well, I guess it should be that way hypothetically.
I gotta do something about this. I'm going to hurry up and steal him from you. I'm going to marry David.
What? What are you even thinking? You can't steal your sister's husband.
I'm being serious. I've always been searching for a rich man to marry. I'm sure David is my destiny.
You should go look for your destiny at your part-time job. Isn't that why you're spending an hour getting to the airport to work at McDonald's?
Well, I haven't had much luck getting to meet anyone there. Even though some people hit on me, they're all older men. I'm not looking into becoming a mistress. I want to marry a rich man.
I know you're just starting to get sick of working there, just because you found a new target near you. You can't just lock on that target on your sister's husband.
But it's not illegal to steal a sister's husband. I'd rather regret trying than regret not trying.
You're being optimistic in the wrongest way.
I'm being kind enough to tell you about it in advance. If you don't want me stealing David from you, you should protect him so I can't take him from you. Here I come. I'm sorry. It was so easy. I didn't think that I could steal David from you so easily.
What did you just say?
I went to approach David immediately after we talked the other day, and then I was successful. I guess being young is the best thing ever.
You're kidding me. Did you really lay your hands on David?
He immediately fell for me. He told me how sick and tired he was of the marriage with you. I'm sure he would have left you even if I didn't try to steal him from you.
Sick and tired? Is that what David said?
Yep, he had a lot to say about you.
Oh my goodness.
He said that you don't express understanding for his investment. You were against the idea of having him quit his job and make investing his primary job, right? He said he was sad that you never believed in his talent when he had the ability to make $1 million, and that he didn't need a wife who doesn't care to trust her husband.
What?
I comforted David since I felt so bad for him, and then he proposed to me. He said he'll immediately break up with you so he could marry me. He wants a wife who's willing to support her husband.
An idiot and another idiot create chaos. I never thought you'd really steal my husband from me.
I don't care what you say, so I just want you gone. That luxury high-rise is mine at this point.
Okay. I'll leave without even having you tell me to. I don't need a dumb man who would go for his wife's sister.
Oh, by the way, I turned in your divorce application for you, so all you have to do is to move back to your parents' house.
You're kidding me! Did you really file it without my consent?
I wanted to marry David as soon as possible, so now the luxury high-rise is mine. I'm sorry for stealing your husband when he makes $1 million annually.
Whoa, congratulations!
I want you to be more upset about it, though. Your super successful husband was stolen, and you're going to have a pathetic divorced status, and you'll never get to see the view from the high-rise.
That's not true. I make enough income to live in a place like this.
What?
Thanks for taking away the dumb husband from me. He was only making $1 million annually in the app. I've been thinking about how to break up with a dumb husband who can't keep his delusions apart from the reality.
What do you mean by that? Delusions? Does that mean he was lying when he said he makes $1 million income?
I've been telling you, haven't I? I told you that David doesn't make much income. He made $1 million in an app that lets him practice investment. It wasn't an actual investment, and in reality, he's been losing a lot.
Losing a lot?
Thanks for taking that idiot from me. I'll gather my belongings right away, so best wishes for you. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. I need you to explain what's going on. Are you really saying that David doesn't make $1 million income?
That's right. He's about to be in debt at this rate.
What?
It seems like he became confident after earning $1 million in that app. He says that he's a talented investor, and despite how hard I tried to convince him not to, he decided to quit his job, and he invested everything in his savings for foreign exchange.
All his savings?
This means that David has no asset as of now. He's just an unemployed man who calls himself an investor.
What about the luxury high-rise, though? He can't possibly afford that place unless he is successful in the investment.
That was what David decided for himself. He said it's best to start with the looks. So he signed the contract at the high-rise. He doesn't have anything in his savings, so he could only afford 1 month worth of rent.
What about the rent next month, then?
He said he'll earn it through his investments. He said investment is all about the spirit. And also that he could only make the right judgment in a calm room. So, with that mysterious logic, he's been glancing at foreign exchange rates as he looks over the view from the high-rise.
What? But you said he's been losing through those investments, right? You said he's about to go in debt, right?
So, as his wife, Molly, you're going to be paying for the rent starting next month. I'm just an ex-wife who's getting kicked out of here.
What?
I think you guys will be cute together. Bye now.
Hey, Allie! How dare you tell Molly that my $1 million was only within the app? Because of you, Molly wants to break up with me!
What's wrong with telling the truth? You should convince her the way you always do. You've been saying that you'll make big income as long as you do it just the way you did it during practice. You've been saying it every day.
Well,
Oh, but I guess that isn't going to work anymore. You've been doing it just the way you were practicing, but you're already a few hundred thousands in the negative. No matter how much you act tough, you can't really say that the market will rise from here.
Damn it! Why isn't it going just the way I practiced? Things keep going otherwise from the way I was practicing. When I sell anything, the market price goes up, and when I buy it back, the price goes down.
Hey, you're living in a high-rise, but you don't seem to have the emotional luxury. Maybe you should look at the nice view and take a deep breath. Maybe you'll be calmer that way.
The heck with the deep breath! I feel like I can't breathe every time I look at my computer screen!
That sounds like you're going nuts. I'm sorry, but your problem is no longer mine. I'll be claiming compensation for the divorce, so make sure you're ready for it.
What? Are you trying to take money from me?
Take money from you? You make it sound bad. I'm only punishing you for cheating on me with my sister. Not only the affair, but you guys also filed a divorce application without my consent. I could sue you for this.
Hold on a second. I don't have the luxury to pay you anything right now.
So, keep trying hard with the foreign exchange so you'll have the luxury to pay what you owe. I hope you get to make $1 million just the way you practiced.
You were completely right about everything. I'm going to break up with David. I don't want him. You can have him back.
I don't want him either, so don't even bother. No returns accepted. Please don't dump that poor man.
The high-rise has such a great view. I thought you liked it so much to the point where you invited both of your parents.
I just wanted to show it to our parents for their retirement. It wasn't like I enjoyed the view so much.
Huh? What do you mean about the retirement?
I've been talking to them about the divorce from David for a while now. I told them that I might end up moving back home, and they said that maybe Mom and Dad could move into a condo with me. Since their house is deteriorating, they've also been thinking about either rebuilding the house or moving somewhere else.
Really?
So, I wanted to show them what it's like to live in a high-rise. I thought I could rent them a similar place if they liked it.
Really? Does that mean they won't be living in that house anymore?
I guess so. So, you can let David go if you want, but you won't have a home to go back to.
What? Am I not allowed to move in at the condo that you guys would move into?
Of course not. I don't ever want to see your face again. Mom and Dad said that they don't want to deal with you any longer.
Oh my goodness.
You've been chasing after boys' butts without even getting a legitimate job, and you ended up stealing your sister's husband. Of course, Mom and Dad don't even know what to say to you.
Why do you guys have to be so cold to me? You got to break up with David thanks to me.
Yep, I appreciate you for that, but this is a whole different topic from the affair. Even though he was such an idiot, I still had some sort of feelings for him, and I don't plan on forgiving you guys. Mom and Dad are already planning to sell the house, and we decided on which condo to purchase. I'm sorry, but we're not telling you our address either.
What kind of condo will you be moving into?
Our mortgage will be about the same as your place, but since we'll be moving out of the city, it'll be a little bigger.
What? Are you sure you can afford the mortgage that's about the same as the rent here? I've been curious about it, but have you been making so much income?
I make about $300K a year.
What? How do you even make so much money?
It's because I've been working diligently all these years, unlike you. This is the result after working hard all along. I make $200K as my prime income, and my investment is worth about $100K.
Were you also investing?
I've been doing it just for fun though, but I made sure I studied a lot. The key to investing is using only surplus funds you can afford to part with. I made sure I followed that philosophy so I could enjoy a stress-free investment.
Oh my goodness.
So, I understand how dumb David was being with the way he invested. I'm sure things will be tough, but good luck to both of you. Shortly after, I moved in with my parents to a condo. When things settled down, I claimed compensation from both David and Molly. I heard a rumor that David is currently in a $200K loss with his investments, and he's about to get evicted from the high-rise. David went around begging for money from his family and friends so he could pay me what he owed, and with the excess money that was left with him, he decided to invest again for foreign exchange. They all went into ashes in a matter of seconds, and I heard that he ended up eloping somewhere in the middle of the night.